Now, we've got some breaking news to bring you. I want to go over and speak to Daniel Sanford, who is here to bring us right up to date with some news which has been breaking in the last few minutes. Daniel, tell us what you've got to say.
Well, this all goes back to these concerns about election expenses that were filed after the 2015 general election. You may remember that a lot of MPs were cleared of having done anything wrong in their election expenses a few weeks ago. Well, we're now looking at the seat of South Thanet, which was where Nigel Farage was beaten by Craig Mackinlay. And just in the last few minutes, the Crown Prosecution Service has announced that Craig Mackinlay, the then MP and now candidate in this election, his agent, Nathan Gray, and a senior Conservative Party activist, Marion Little, will all be charged under the Representation of the People's Act 1983. Craig Mackinlay is being charged with essentially filing false expenses. His agent has been charged with the same, and Marion Little, who was given an OBE after the 2015 election for services to the Conservative Party as a campaign specialist, has been charged with aiding and abetting them. And they'll all have to appear at Westminster Magistrates Court on July the 4th, just a few weeks after this election is over.
Well, some people watching this may say, what does that mean for this election? Is Mr Mackinlay still able to stand? He
is still able to stand and he is still able to run, but clearly it puts him in a very difficult position with his constituents because he's going to go into the election next week having been charged with having filed false expenses after the last general election.
Daniel, thank you for dropping by to tell us about that. Details there from Daniel Sanford on that breaking story.